Attention, we are getting ready to depart to Train Sim World 6.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Train Sim World 6 Midweek World of Trains. My name is the Aussie Don, and thank you very much for joining me. We are using Reshade. We are playing on PC Steam, and welcome to the 259th edition of Midweek World of Trains. Hey, if you're not aware, ladies and gentlemen, over on the Train Sim World X page, we had our first sneak clue for Train Sim World 7. Yes, the brand new music, first snippets. I like the new music. It's very nice. And yeah, it's probably better than this year's one, this last 12 months, to be honest. Yeah, we are now, this time next week, going to be talking about Train Sim World 7, talking about the routes. One route that's got me very interested, if it's going to be a core route or it's going to be a part of Take a Ticket, I reckon that this one is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Class 333 is what you're seeing on the screen here right now. Northern, I reckon that this bad boy is coming. And this route is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, if it's going to be the whole shebang to Skipton and Likely and down the Bradford Forester, I don't know. If it's going to be the whole shebang, I don't know. But that is the line. And there you got the 333, which has been shown in the files. Yeah, and also on the Steam DB, it is showing files of repacked DLC for Train Sim World 7, and more of it has been coming up. Train Sim Society talks about it more, and potentials of interesting files with another section of the Long Island Railroad also being seen. Which is quite interesting because it is a part of the line that is going to bring one of the most highly requested MTA trains, which is the Diesel Banger, which I call it, and the double stack carriages. So it's going to be very interesting to see if that's going to come to fruition. Being 10-year anniversary of TSW, I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing that part of the Long Island Railroad. So yeah. Me personally, I like to see Washington to Baltimore, but anyway, I know it's a remade Train Sim World thing, but anyway, a Train Sim Classic thing, but anyway, let's get away from that now and bring to you tonight's action, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a very special one for you tonight. We're doing the West Coast Main Line Crew Preston section, modded timetable. 2026 timetable, and we're going to be doing this 14 hours service here right now, which starts just outside of Crew Station, and let's get it up and running. So that is the part of the cover photo for tonight's live stream. Let's get away from the standby. There it is. The cover photo for tonight's gameplay. So let's fire her up, shall we? All right. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, what I've done is I've upped. I know that some of you guys have not been able to hear me properly. So there it is. 1700 hours UTC is when the 3-hour countdown starts, folks. Every 1 hour, you're going to be hearing snippets. Now, if you haven't been to the X page, folks, and seen the wording, I am a train driver, it's got me very curious. It says, I'm the train driver, or you're the train driver. I reckon the next part is going to be you're a guard. And I got a sneaky suspicion we might be getting co-op. I don't know. I know that it's a stab in the dark. I know multiplayer's been, talked about multiple times. And Dovetail keeps saying that it's not going to happen ever since they announced it way back in 10 years ago. Yeah, I am going to say to you guys right now, I think we might be getting co-op. So, yeah, I think that might be a feature. Anyway, let's get it up and running, shall we? Let's bring in my Stream Deck XL. That's what I'm using here, is Stream Deck XL. Keyboard, mouse, got it all up and running. Let's open up the master key. Forwards. Boost mode. And shall get us up and... Alright, let's get it up and running. We got the Pride, Palomino. How rude. Thinking, what's with the fucking frame rate? Shouldn't be doing this. I did save this gameplay, but for some reason it didn't save on the in the game. So anyway, I knew what service I was doing. All right, let's have a look at our chat very shortly. I'm just going to save this for a second. So what I'm going to do, I need to quit the game for a second and go and fix up some files. I'll be back very shortly. While we're waiting, we'll put it back onto that file just there for you guys. Okay, so let's have a look at our chat very shortly. We're just loading back into the game. I just had to delete some of the Nivea settings that I just threw in there tonight. So I was trying to improve some of the frame rate. So you can see the line here. Don't worry about that Kingling-Worth Valley Railway part there. That's not included. So you got the main line that goes up and zigzag. Now there's a triple. There's a 333, by the way. Very modern train. Early 2000s. It's been around for a while. But yeah, very nice looking unit. It's sort of like a modern version of the 166, 165. It sort of reminds me of that sort of shape. It's very nice. And I know some people are saying it probably start at Shipley. I think Leeds probably makes a lot of sense. This is probably a pretty long route, to be honest. I'd probably say I'm more confident to have this as the... seriously, who's this dickhead? Piss off. I no time for wankers. So, yeah. All right, so let's get it up and running. We're loading back into the sim. So, yeah, co-op sounds nice. Chris says, welcome aboard, Chris. Welcome aboard. And looks absolutely good. Hello, Connor. Connor is here tonight. Happy Wednesday, Connor. All right, let's get it up and running, shall we? We're loading back into the game. We are back. So, yeah, for some reason, it's not saving. So we're going to have to start that again. So that's no big drama. We're only just at the beginning. So we will just get back into it and bring that into a nice June cloudy day. All right. Hopefully it runs better this time. Nah. I think you can do Kingly on the scenario planner. I'm not too sure. No, that route's not even in the game, Chris. The one I was just showing. This one is not even in the game. Let's just pause that. We'll leave it on that screen for a second. So what we're seeing here is we've got leads, yeah? I'm pretty confident we're going to have leads. And then you got, the route that goes off to the Wharfdale. And then it'll go up to the... it'll go up probably maybe some... I say all the way. If it goes down the Bradford Forester Square, I'm not sure. Would be nice to see it go down to Bradford. Shipley's another major hub, so that'll be a nice one. Bingley, it could most likely go all the way to Kingley only. I don't know. Be very interested to see it go all the way to Skipton, but from Leeds to Skipton, and then have the other branch as well. It could be a case where it's just the Airedale line and it's Skipton to Leeds. So and have Bradford in it as a branch. So yeah. What sort of got me curious also in the snippet that we seen on X, that I seen on X, is that it looked like the blurry textures were all cleaned and washed away. So I did say to you guys all this time that it'll most likely be until Train Sim World 7 that we'll see a proper fix with it, because obviously there's only one way to market and make more money is to make people buy it again. Yeah. Obvious. Question of the day. Cash cow. Move. Okay. I think we are all right. Let's get it up and running again. All right. That's all right. We'll get it up and running. Here we go. See if it's a bit laggy through crew, but to be honest, it doesn't surprise me that it is laggy through crew. I'm just surprised how bad it was. It runs better through DX12, put it that way, but around corners, no. You know what would be the ultimate awesome thing that they did with DX, with Train Sim World 7, is that they finally gave us more options than TAA and FXAA and actually give us Nivea supports to make the game run smoother and all this stuff. That's asking for miracles. Unreal Engine 4, unfortunately, you know, was the wrong engine they chose out of the couple engines that they were exploring not 10 years ago. You know, it's a proven fact that it wasn't built for fast-paced railway simulation. It just wasn't built for it. Anyway, I think I've got all the parts downloaded for this one. Yeah, there was a whole heap of stuff I had to throw in the, you know, into the files to get this up and running. That I didn't have on Monday night when we did our little short run on here with the Class 802 Trans-Pennine Express, which was really cool. I think this a lot of this section hasn't been cached up since I've gone back to DX11, so there might be a bit of freezing going on because it's been the first run. Yeah, that's if you see passengers on the platforms, Chris. hopefully that if they, you know, get on top of all these other problems, they finally can concentrate on a lot of the long outstanding issues, and the passenger behaviour is a major one of those. And the lack of passengers. And major hubs like Frankfurt, Hamm-Bahnhof is one of them. Houston is definitely another. That's what I'm worried about, if they'll get to pull the trigger on Waterloo, not London Waterloo, which I'll be honest with you guys, I'm sort of starting to lean away from. I think the Southwest Trains theory is, yeah, after what I've seen the last couple of days, I'm sort of now staying away from that. Because they showed the West Coast Main Line also on the snippet, I'm sort of thinking maybe they're going to pull the trigger on Milton Keynes to Birmingham. But I'm also thinking that I would be surprised if they did do this, but it could be Carlisle to Glasgow in the modern era. And it could be Dovetail. I only thought it would be the 80s era, like the British Blue era, and done by Just Trains, which I probably prefer. But yeah, well, obviously we'll get a modern timetable, so I prefer it to be in that, because yeah, we would obviously eventually get the timetable like we have in every other part, and we've got this one now as well. Get involved in our chat, subscribers only.
Oh, yeah.
So, tonight, I've had a few viewers messaging me behind the scenes, you know, telling me that the mic is too low, I'm too low on the mic, and, you know, I have to say to those people here right now, before we get the freeze here, hang on, we've got the freezing of the mines going on. So yeah, is this loud enough for you? Can you hear me now? There you go. I've just probably blown everybody's ear away. I apologize for those people, but for the ones that couldn't hear me before, I think you can now. Very tired. I did a mega truck spotting trip today. Around 25 kilometers of walking I did in total. And I cut my damn knee up. Yeah. I was going up this hill to a location for the truck spotting, and I cut my bloody knee up big time. So yeah, I was bleeding for a little bit. But I was already at I was already at the truck stop, so I was like, okay, I don't care if I'm bleeding, I can feel it. I don't care, I can see old trucks everywhere. I'm happy. So today I went to a new location, actually, here in Sydney, and another part of Eastern Creek that I've never been to before. We've got an absolute beauty for you guys at the start of next week, folks. Oh boy. For the first ever time at Don's Truck Spotting Australia, I do real life truck spotting. we have a brand new part of Eastern Creek that we've never done before. We just we did the back of the Eastern Creek the motorsport park, the race, the go-karts and all that. We did the back of that today, the Peter Brock Drive. It's a road called Peter Brock Drive. Okay, the late great legendary Holden man himself, Peter Brock, Mr. 05. And I just seen that there was a whole bunch of trucks parked up at this, in the Google search, and I was the Google Earth 3D thing. I was looking at it, and I was like, "Wow!" And I went past the M4 motorway at Eastern Creek yesterday with my dad and my good friend in the car, and I seen that the two service stations on there, the Ampol stop there, has been redeveloped, and they've got a truck stop there now. And I've seen a whole bunch of trucks parked up in there, and I was like, oh wow, I got to go to that. So I did today. I walked to it, and I walked down Peter Brock Drive, did some trucks all in the back streets and everything, and there was a little pathway to get up to the top to go into the trucks, into the westbound Ampol garage truck stop there. So there's one that goes eastbound and there's one that goes westbound. So the one that goes eastbound, you can't get into it. So if you're walking, you can't get into it. The only way you can get into it is if you're in a car and you're driving, or you're in a truck or whatever. But yeah, I went into the westbound one. You can get into it and everything. And yeah, we got some footage from all that area today, and down to the roundabout at the bottom, the Sydney Motorsport Park, one of the main entrances in the Sydney Motorsport Park, and down through Peter Brock Drive, and we got footage at the truck stop and all that. The trucks parked up and everything. We got M4 motorway action as well, eastbound, westbound, mainly westbound, but some eastbound as well. And yeah, so that's coming up at the start of next week. Brand spanking new adventure, never done before. This is an absolute epic adventure. Can't wait to share it with you guys. Some amazing trucks involved. I've got shorts lined up as well, so there's going to be shorts getting posted up over the next few days. And I've got so many shorts backing up at the moment, it's crazy. From all my truck spotting I've done over the last week, it's just starting to back up more and more. So there's tons to show. And then you got, I ended up going to Huntingwood again for the second ever time after that. So we got Huntingwood as well, and we got all the industrial estate inside there. We go past the Jim Pearson Transport HQ at Huntingwood, and the Cookers, where I explained to you guys before, my dad and Ross Fitzgerald built up from the ground up back in the days, and now turned into a massive waste oil and fresh oil cooking place here in Sydney. Yeah, it's we also went to the we also went to the Gilbert and Roach truck dealership. Seen all that and everything, and I seen for the first ever time in Don's Truck Spotting Australia history a Kenworth T620 SAR today. A day cab version, but a 620 SAR will be in that video. And at the Gilbert and Roach, brand spanking new truck. It's still for sale. And yeah, that'll be in the show. And then we've got some great Western Highway action at Huntingwood as well. So that's going to be coming up next week as well in another episode. So 2 episodes are done today. And I started my brand new on-the-road truck spotting adventure yesterday as well. So the August-September on-the-road adventure will premiere later in September, around the Train Sim World 7 release. So look forward to that one later next month. But I started filming that yesterday. So that's coming up. And yeah, we've got all kinds of different areas I've done in that one. The likes of Eastern Creek and Huntingwood and Ardell Park, There's Prospect involved in that one. There is Minchinbury. There is the likes of Auburn. Also involved in that is Auburn. And Lincoln and all kinds of other areas involved in that one. Granville, Westmead, Holroyd. Yeah, there's a lot on that one. Eastern Creek as well on the road. And that's only just some of the areas so far. As I said, I'm going to be filming this over the next month. So, lots of other areas I'll be, as a passenger, when driving around with my dad. So. Lots of potential for some really nice trucks. And there's M4 action involved in that one too, so, but in the car. So, yeah, it's going to be really cool. Yeah, so tonight I'd like to hear everybody's thoughts. Now we're under a week away to the release of Train Sim World 7. What your predictions are for the call routes, even if you can give us one of them. UK, Germany, or USA. The US one with the one of the branches of the Long Island Railroad that's not in TSW is very interesting. Yeah, it's got me very curious now that's actually been thrown up in the files. So yeah, it's I highly recommend you guys to check out Train Sim Society's latest video. It's yeah, it's very interesting. It's a lot of interesting things that have come out. So he's been digging in way more than what I do. See, I don't like leaks and speculation, like sort of stuff getting leaked out and stuff. I just hate it, and it just I like to be surprised. I'm just somebody that loves surprises, and just don't come out of the middle of nowhere and surprise me. Just don't do that. Okay? Just don't do that. We're approaching Warrington Bank Quarry. Get out here and get fucked. Imagine if it said that. Nice announcement. Yeah, but apparently with the Long Island Railroad, there's been a leak of the announcement files, and it says to watch the gap, mind the gap. You know, but it says be careful of the line. You know, the yellow line. Stay behind the yellow line. It says that. So, and it's in the same voice as the Morristown line lady. Same voice. So, yeah, Train Sim Society plays the audio on his video, which is crazy because he associates with... He's not an official ambassador, but he's working with Dovetail, but hasn't signed the waiver to give up all rights to speak his mind, which I give him massive praise for, because I'll be doing the same thing if they approach me too. I'll be like, no, my community relies on hardcore evidence and truths and facts, and I don't steer my community wrong, and that's... I will never change from that. So I'm going to stay with my theories with the USA route being the Hudson line. Reason why is I love to see Northeast Corridor more so because I want to see the Liberty in the game. So I'm hoping it's Baltimore to Philadelphia. It would be absolutely awesome to see that. I want to see it because the simple fact is there's so much beautiful, like there's some nice bridges along the Northeast Corridor no matter what, but I want something different than Train Sim Classic, and I want to see something, I like long routes when it comes to trains like the Acela and the ICE and the Palomino and stuff, and that's what I like about the Milton Keynes cruise section of Train Sim World now in the West Coast main lines, because that's it stretches the legs of the Palomino more than any of the others, and if you go off all these all together and you could just go bang 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 all the way, you know, it'll make for an incredible stream. So we are on our way to Preston on this one.
Doors closing.
I'm going to change my mind on the deluxe edition train for the German route, though. I said to you guys, Ingolstadt to Munich will be the Train Sim World 7 core route. If not, I think it'll be announced in the Take a Ticket. And I'm going to say that if it is the core route for Train Sim World 7, I'd like the deluxe train to be the ICE3 Nero, or Neno, they call it. I like this train. It's the latest train of the ICE range. It's a very modern train. It has Wi-Fi capabilities inside with iPads and all that stuff. It's very, very luxurious. It's a beautiful, beautiful train. The sounds of it are absolutely stunning, and it has a maximum speed of 300 kilometers per hour. So that's fitting for the Ingolstadt Nuremberg that's out there now, which I think it'll layer onto, and the Ingolstadt to Munich section, which I think would possibly be the obvious, and the Nero ICE3 I think makes a lot of sense to be, because there's not as much work that Dovetail needs to do. Because if they do the ICE4, it'll be just they'll have to do new cabs and everything. They'll just have to do everything new. The other one, they could basically they'll just half-ass around it, like, you know, they normally do. They recycle a lot of stuff. They just beat around the bush on everybody all the time, and it's just unfair. We know this, but so yeah, I've changed my mind on the deluxe train. I think the Neno makes a lot more sense than the ICE3 Neno. So that's what I'm going with. And yeah, the UK route, I think the one I've shown you tonight could possibly be the core route. I just think it's I hope it's south. I still hope it's the southwestern main line, and I am leaning more towards Southampton now, central now, for that from Waterloo. But the only reason I don't really want that is because I know Waterloo's going to be a freaking empty station with no passengers, and it's just going to be terrible, and everybody's going to be complaining. Once again, we've got another big hub London station with no passengers, and it's true. For me, I hope they don't do that, unless they have finally fixed the passenger problem. But God knows they wouldn't have been working on that. We know what they've been working on, texture blurs and all that. They've already told about, earlier in the year, they talked about passengers, and they said that they're not currently working on it. So we already know that that's, you know, basically flushing your head down the toilet. It's not happening at the moment. Now, I don't understand why those containers have not got brands on them. They should have brands on them, but anyway. Yeah, but the Norman Trans Pennine was built in, set in the British Blue era, Chris. That was actually the first British Blue era. Oh, actually, hang on. Was that out before Tees Valley Line? Oh, I have to get back to you on that one, actually. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. Even though those weren't out 10 years ago, but it's part of the original era. I know Norman Trans Pennine and Tees Valley Line were the two original British Blue era routes that were released in TSW1, aka 2020, but it's CSX Heavy Haul, Founders Edition, whatever you want to call it. It's TSW1. So yeah, it's there was Manchester Victoria. I think so. I think it's Leeds. It's been a while since I've been on there, actually. I always liked the route. It's always been a great route to drive on. It's changed massively these days. I don't know if the development's still going on, but I know that there was a massive overhaul of the Pennine with new stations being put in and station upgrades and the line being upgraded and all this stuff. I know it's massively changed in today's era. So it would be nice to see it in the modern era as well, but I don't know why I'm getting so smashed up on here tonight. Yeah, so we already know that we're going to have to re-download everything again leading into Train Sim World 7. That's a gone given. That's already been announced, confirmed, because the files are already shown in the Stream Deck DB. So it's already there. So I can confirm, yes, if you want to move to TSW 7, obviously there's going to be the early access for the deluxe edition, and there's going to be the bigger edition, of course. The free starter pack, not sure what's happening, if it's coming out this year or not. I don't work for Dovetail in any way, shape, or form. I can only assume that it's because it's been successful the last few years. They'll bring it back again. So if it'll be 6 weeks, I don't know. If it'll be extended, I don't know. These routes and that I've been talking about tonight are only speculation. Obviously, there's been leaks and that. We know. I like the fact that they actually run out a little snippet video on the last 24 hours. I'm hoping that this will be an everyday thing leading into release. And do note, folks, I can confirm the Dovetail Direct will be starting at 3 a.m. Sydney, Australia, Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, and Brisbane time. So Queensland, New South Wales, ACT, Victoria, and Tasmania viewers. 3 a.m. will be the start of the 3-hour countdown. There will be so many snippets throughout the 3 hours that'll give us clues leading into the official start of Dovetail Direct at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Australia. That'll be at 5:30 a.m. in South Australia, and it'll be 2 hours behind at 4 a.m. in Western Australia. So that'll be the start of Dovetail Direct at 4 a.m. Western Australia and 6 p.m. East Coast here in Australia. So 6 a.m. So it is. So that's on Wednesday the 26th, by the way, not the 25th, the 26th here in Australia. And that night there is a fight here in Australia with Nikita Zoo. Oh yeah. So that's good. So it's a good day for me because a train sim will... Oh, I won't be live with you guys on that night. Damn it. I will be live on a special Thursday night Train Sim World Midweek World of Trains. So do note next week, Midweek World of Trains, special night. Thursday next week. I just remembered I got the fight. I got the fight to go to. So yeah, unfortunately I won't be with you guys. So we're talking about it on Thursday. I just totally forgot about that. You'll hear it all over the place. You know, all the ambassadors, will be sucking up their ass, and they'll be high praising it and not telling you the truth and all this stuff, and going, oh yes, I'm such a snog. I love to sniff my own asshole and all this shit. Approaching Wigan. This station is Wigan, Northwestern. Mind the gap from leaving the train for the platform. There is a Northern 323 there.
Please do not sit on or obstruct the stairways.
Here we are in Wigan.
customers are reminded that smoking is not permitted in enclosed areas, such as waiting rooms, toilets, underground stations, or on trains.
The train on platform 5 goes to North University. First stop, Macquarie Ride, Kingswood, Eastworthy, Glen Campbelltown, Wentworth, Blackstone, and then all stations to North University.
Wentworth, Blackstone. Wentworth, Blackstone.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. $15 miles to Preston. By the way, we're heading northbound. So we are. It does go from London Euston to Glasgow in reality. So it is heading north. So the train, the Pedalino coming in just then, that was heading to London Euston. This is heading southbound. So we are heading north. Coming out of Wingen. Beautiful. Nobody got any suggestions on routes you think could be potential Train Sim World announcements, even though they could be core or they could be part of the Take a Ticket? God knows the Tadami line will probably be on the Take a Ticket again for the third time in a row. Freaking hell. If they seriously put that in the Take a Ticket again, I'm going to be so pissed off. You know what they'll probably end up turning around and they'll probably say, oh, good news, the Tadami line is coming out before the release of Train Sim World 7. and then a month later, and then it'll be like a SpongeBob episode. A month later. Still not fucking out! It's like the 420. It's been on the roadmap for 4 years now. It's like 4 or 5 years now. It's like it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna end up releasing. And the only way they would is that, like I said, Ingolstadt Munich could maybe trigger it. I think after all the waiting and everything, it should be included just into the route. It just makes a lot more sense. I've got a really sore shoulder tonight. I don't know if I've popped it or what I've done. I haven't been able to click it back in, so I don't know what I've done. think I might have I haven't disconnected. I would know if it was. Don't worry about that. I get shoulder pain from time to time, but not on this side though. You know, it's not on the other side. I'm surprised that Paolino is only going 110. We should be going 125. No, they're routes that are already in the game, Chris. I'm talking about new routes. And Train Sim Society is a YouTube channel. He's a guy that's very informative with Train Sim World. It's not got nothing to do with feature or anything like that. That's yeah, completely off the ball there. Talking new routes. Not stuff that's already in Train Sim World, not features that are in Train Sim World already, not mods that are in Train Sim World. I'm talking brand new routes. I'm sorry, folks. It's just freezing up on me all the time. Fucking annoying. It's really playing up tonight. I don't know why. It's just really playing up. I don't know if it's the mod timetable that's doing it or... I think it might be, but anyway. Approaching Preston, 3.4 miles. The Caribbean coastline is by Just Trains. That's already been announced. If I remember rightly, that's already been announced, but that will come in a later period. I think that'll probably be more 2027, because obviously I don't think there's been any new updates or that for that one. Well, I'll probably say we might see something with that in the Dovetail Direct, but yeah, I like to see new stuff, to be honest. But if there was anything that's already on the roadmap, I think the Caribbean line would be one of them where we'll show more of it. I just hope the Tadami line's not mentioned, to be honest. I just in the take a ticket where it's one of the tickets, we don't want that again, because that's just once again just screwing the community over, and you know. I think it'd be a wrong move if they did that. It's already been pre-recorded. We already know it's been recorded and done. It's just... I can confirm the night that on the Thursday night that we will be live with our special midweek World of Trains night. They will be doing a roadmap stream. So we can only go off what they've done previously. Like last year, they did a roadmap stream after it and talked about it more. And I think the community really needs to be blunt with everybody in the forums and on the live stream chat. Is that you really need to get in there and tell Dovetail what is going to make us want to buy this version over the previous versions, when you've promised all these things in the past and you've failed to deliver. So how can we get the trust back in you delivering this time around and promising to deliver instead of countless times failing to deliver when you promise that you would and you failed to? So you've talked about having this system where it's going to identify issues and that in the past, but how is it so that these continue to slip under the radar upon release? Like for starters, the timetables. Clearly that not every single run on the timetable is not checked properly, because we continuously get issues with trains banking up, and after you try to take them away, the signals won't go back to green. The signals stay red. We've got red signal issues starting to creep back into the game more and more again as well. All these things, you know what I mean? Like there needs to be some aspects identified and fixed and put into practice where you can get the community's trust back. So for me, I'm just really at a point now where I'm over the fighting side of it, and it's just, you know, you're never going to change something that's just a dead horse running. So it's never going to happen. Never going to happen. It's, you know, there's the same practices they've been going for years and years. It's just, as much as they say this, that, and the other, and for all these fancy bells and whistles, the true long suffering players like myself and streamers and uploaders of Train Sim World, since, you know, I've been doing uploads and live streams since 2019. I've been playing the game since its existence in 2017, and you know, it's never going to change. It's never going to change. So it is what it is. Anyway, the guy that behind this modder timetable has already confirmed that he's going to add the medals into this modded DLC. this modded DLC, this modded timetable in a future patch. So that has been confirmed. So good news there. And there is also being confirmed that when the Class 70 gets released, they're going to add this to the list as well. So the Class 70 will come at some point in 2027, hopefully. All right, let's return to the main menu. So there it is, August 26th. Do not forget, the 1700 UTC time is 3 a.m. Here in Australia. It's the countdown. That's when the countdown starts. 3 hours like it was last year. We can only assume that they'll probably start off with, Train Sim World 7 will be arriving in 3 hours time. Yeah. So, anyway. I think they might throw in some snippets of Thomas because Wonders of Sodor is going to be in the Dovetail Direct as well. So it's not just Train Sim World 7, it's Wonders of Sodor, which we can only assume would be, one or two new characters, new scenarios, new story, and extended one of the branches in that. So yeah, it'll be an extension of some sort. You can only assume that would be the case. All right, let's go to the English stack now, ladies and gentlemen. The Newberg English stack, and we're going to take a 411 run. We haven't taken a 411 run on here yet, so we're going to take a 411 here today, and we'll take a run to Newberg, and hope you do enjoy. Let's rock and roll with this one. Here we go. All right. And you're on Midweek World of Trains, 259th episode here today. We're going to be having our 260th episode on a special day. So next Thursday is our live stream this time around, because I've got the Nikita Zoo fight to be at next Wednesday. So we won't be live, unfortunately.
Me. Oh yeah.
Right. Sifa, PZB, LZB, eine Technik, Nickelodeon. Alright. Oh, it's dim high beam? No, normal high beam. There we go. Right. See, I wish they had the frickin' bloody a mod where we could have the little frickin' bloody cord on the side there. This is actually wrong. They're meant to have the little power cord. But anyway. Here we are at English Stat. RFB is up and running, isn't it? So we need to get that to 40. Right. G&T, right. That's right. With the countdown clock, they might do. I have the dark. No, it's not the dark tunnel. It's like the one last year, Chris. The same one as last year. The new. If you haven't seen the video yet, with the snippet they did, around about a 20-second, 30-second video. Highly recommend to check it out. But they do play the new bit of the brand new Train Sim World 7 theme song, and it's beautiful. I'm already saying it's better than this one. So, all right, get going. Let's get those brakes off there. And we shall get the power down. Here we go.
Zugbeeinflussung. Zugbeeinflussung.
Now I'm hoping that it doesn't spud up when we get to the PZV knowledge. But anyway. It's already darker than what it was last time, eh? You know, like, Siva, yeah. Alright, let's get it up and running. Ziva. Reba. Def Con 1. Oh, there we go. LZB kicking in. All right. I like this year's theme DEFCON 1 song, I swear. It's really good. It's really good. So me, I love hard style. That took a while. And we'll give that a nice little save, because we haven't done that for a while, so we'll just do that. Southwestern. Mainline, yep. I think that's what I've already said, so you're probably just going off what I know. Sorry, yeah. I'm hoping it's actually Southwestern, but I don't know, with this, yeah, 333 being flipped into the files, you know, it's been even, you know, it was seen in the files months ago, and then it was uploaded to Dovetail's forums, and it actually it was removed. Mr. Southern Driver, I think his name is, and yeah, he's thrown a few things in there, and they've been rejected every time. So yeah, I think that this particular dude is he's a leaker. I don't like leakers. You know that, folks. I hate leakers. So yeah, this dude is somebody that I probably yeah, don't like in the community. So yeah, we need to stamp out these types. Because yeah, I like speculation, and I think it ruins the experience for people like myself that love the. Now, why is this train not going fast? I can't speed up or anything. What the fuck is going on? Agnetic's on. LZB's on. Normal. TZB on. Everything's on. Everything's on, so I don't know why I'm not going fast here. It just seems to be, like, stuck on... The pantograph is up. I just can't go any faster than 162. It's just... It's LZB and PZB. They're holding it back. Won't speed up in train sim worlds, usually because AFB, automatic speed control. Yeah, but I've... Oh, it's going faster now. There we go. Oh, we are going downhill though. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're just having some fun with cruising. It's a different experience of ICE than the 300 kilometers per hour that we normally would be pumping through here with the updated ICE. But anyway. We're going at 210 kilometers per hour. I think it seems to be working now. When I press the pantograph up, it actually is starting to speed up now. So, yeah, there must have been some sort of thing there with the pantograph. I did press the P button, and it seems to be kicking in since I did that. I don't know if I did I raise the pantograph at the front? That's maybe the reason. Let me have a look. No. I don't know what I did. I pressed P and it seems to have worked, and yeah, it seems to be a case of maybe there's a bug that it doesn't think the pantograph is raised. It's weird. Anyway, we're rolling. Let's turn the lights off now. Castaway. Used to play. I was playing this joke with my brother because my brother and myself. I'm not a bad fan of the movie Castaway. Tom Hanks, you know. I wouldn't want to be in that situation. In reality, it'd be absolutely fucked. You know, being on the island by yourself, it's like, where's the puss? There's no girls. What's going on? I'm fucked. Anyway, we're playing a joke with each other because we're in this caravan up at my Arnie's place up in Nambour in Queensland, and it was like totally dark, so we had a torch each. So if we wanted to go to the toilet or something. So one of the nights there was a fucking huntsman inside the fucking caravan. I was fucking so pissed off. So frightened the shit out of me. And anyway, we're playing a joke with the torch, you know, just like Castaway. 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 Just keep saying it. But it'll be just like random intervals, you know? Castaway. It's got a maximum speed of 230 kilometers, this train, I think. Is there a sign here somewhere? Oh yeah, there it is. VMAX 230. Yeah, this only goes 230. This ICE. So this is a bit of a lower range. See the Nero, the ICE 3 Nero or Nano. That is that's not an iPod, by the way. It's maximum speed limit is 300 kilometers, and it is the I do believe it's the latest of the ICE range. So yeah, it's one of the latest, but it's a very nice train. But it's a different style, bit of a different style shape at the front, and yeah, that or the Ford would be absolutely fantastic in TSW. I think the free Nano probably it's NEO, you know. That's how you pronounce it. ICE free NEO, you know, Nano or Nero or something like that. But yeah, it's I know people call it an ice train. I used to call it the ice train as well, but I know that there's others out there that still say ice, and it really pisses me off. The simple fact is that it's ICE. It's inner city express. It's a high-speed train. It's yeah, obviously stunning. This particular route we're on here between Hamburg and obviously it's English Stag to Nuremberg only, but in reality Hamburg to Munich, and this is was built into was released in 2006. That's when it was opened, and yeah, it was built over a period of over 10 years, I think it was. But yeah, it was yeah, very nice high-speed route, and the ever-growing high-speed lines. And as you know, Stuttgart obviously is completely changed now, and yeah, that's a part of the ever-growing high-speed lines they're doing between 3 countries, I do believe, and Germany's one of them. That particular section of the high speed they're currently building, which there is the Austrian route that we have, one of the Austrian routes we have in Train Sim World, actually, in reality, that has a tunnel that's going underneath that, and that's actually replacing the line. I think it is the Simmering Bahn. I think that's the one. I think the Simmering Bahn was the one. And yeah, that's all been replaced, and the tunnel going straight through. But yeah, high-speed trains. So that's going to be a big difference. I would like to see Dovetail actually do the modern version of it, of the Simmering Bahn, and do the tunnel, the high speed. It'd be nice, but yeah, a long tunnel, long tunnel. You'd probably think that the channel would probably make more sense if they're going to do a tunnel like that. But Dovetail's already come out, said about the you know, they hate doing tunnels and all this stuff, because yeah, so the channel would absolutely blow my mind, like, if they announced that. But yeah. I have played it on Train Sim Classic. It's quite nice. It's about 40-45 minutes in the tunnel, actually, so yeah, it is a bit of a long journey. Just in the tunnel section alone, it's like about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, so it's about that. I do have the video there somewhere in my Train Sim Classic playlists. I'll be going in the channel. So that was yeah, it was around the pandemic era that I did do that. So anyway, this route's probably taken a bit longer than what it would in normal circumstances. So yeah, the 17 hours 39 you've probably seen there is probably a little bit wrong. I think it would be a bit later than that. But anyway, we'll soon find out. We're 28 kilometers away, 230 clicks. Probably jumping a little bit over, going through down some of these slopes. This is the first time we're doing like a afternoon service like this, so it's almost 5:30 p.m. local. So we are due at 5:39 p.m. So we are just under 10. We are 9 minutes away, 23 kilometers. Like I said, we're going to be definitely more than the 17:39. I reckon about 17:45, 46, 47, something like that. So maybe a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. It's only because the 230 is the maximum speed. If we were 300 clicks, I'd say we would have been probably around about 10 kilometers to go by now. Maybe a bit, yeah, around about that. About 10 kilometers, maybe 12 kilometers. I reckon 10 kilometers up the road. More would have been probably sufficient. Maybe 15 kilometers. But yeah, I think around 12 kilometers, 13 kilometers, something like that. Co-op's something that I've already, well, going back to co-op, I know Chris said that around 7:12 tonight. Now it's 8:37 p.m. But yeah, we were talking about co-op earlier, possibly being a thing. I can only speculate because of what it said on the screen, that you are the train driver, and I'm thinking, well, if the next part is that you are the guard, I can only assume that that's 2 and 2 putting together. One's going to be the train driver, one's going to be the guard, and that forms multiplayer online co-op. And I think that that would be so fantastic, because that would actually prompt us to bring back a Tuesday Train Sim World live stream. Would it be Choo Choo Tuesdays, or will we call it Tuesdays co-op on request? I think, you know, bringing back Choo Choo Tuesdays will bring back an extra day for me and an extra stress for me. So it'll take away other stuff that I'm doing, like the mods and stuff. So I think that keeping it the way it is at the moment with just Monday and Wednesdays suits me fine. And we even thinking about bringing Wednesdays every 2 weeks instead of every week into the picture. We are thinking about it, but yeah, it's it hasn't been every Wednesday or every Monday in this era of Train Sim World anyway, so it is on random. Okay, we are getting down to 200, so let's bring that down before we get there. This sort of has a better braking with the AFB, this particular one, over the newer ICE. And yep, there we can see now that the LZB has kicked in. But yeah, co-op, yeah, quite interesting. Sort of gives me the option now to bring in one of my live streaming, one of my viewers that could possibly join us on one of the streams and do co-op mode. You're the guard and I'm the passenger on all the trips we do, and I say it'll probably be featured only on the current Train Sim World library, or maybe Train Sim World 6 content and on, or Train Sim World 7 content and on, because you know the drill. It has to be on this Train Sim World for it to work. So yeah, I we'll give that a save now. We are under 10 kilometers to go. Look how fast that last section was, actually. We are going to be running behind. I already knew that would be the case. Okay. So, well, 160 is the next LZB. We will bring that to 150. Bring that to 130. The distance between 160 and 130 is pretty quick. So you got to be aware of that. The LZB, the 160 comes up, but you got the 130 just after that. So you got to sort of take that into consideration. So you bring it down to the 130 prior to the 160 will be probably the best way to go about it. And that's going into Newburgh. So yeah. Right. God, his CIFA seems to be going every bloody 15 seconds. It seems to be more frequent. Alright, got to concentrate now. AFB is not even freaking working. So AFB just freaking stopped working. I swear to God, it just stopped working, eh? You know what? I'm quite surprised we're actually this far into it, and yeah, we're not actually that far behind the timetable. I thought we would be heaps more. That's crazy. Alright, let's save that. It's actually going the Dorman, this one. Holy crap.
Zugbeeinflussung.
Acknowledged.
Nächste Station Nürnberg Hauptbahnhof. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung rechts.
SIFA. SIFA.
All right. We're not that far behind. Oh, I thought we'd be like 10 minutes or something. Jesus. It looked like it there at one stage. I'm thinking we're so many bloody kilometres away. We're 20-something kilometres. We just pumped that last part.
SIFA. SIFA.
Okay, no, not safe to release. So do not release the acknowledgement. Well, the AFB decided to kick back in again, and I had to put it back up. That's why I was almost going to stop. So I had it down on 0. All right, we're in the 500 herd era, so make sure that you keep it down, keep it down. We've made it. We've definitely made it. LZB, PZB. Wait, but we did our whole safety system. Can you believe it? It's a miracle. We're here. And we didn't have a spud.
Türen geöffnet.
And of course there's no passengers. Well, duh, because they did something in the files before release and stuffed it. And then they decided to release it still. Yeah, you go and unrelease the... you go and delay the Tsunami line, but you... No, we don't care about passengers. We don't care about the community. We're just going to release it. Yeah. Very good. All right, well, there we have it. We have Platinum, and we had all the safety systems, LZB, PZB, Agglutini. Everything was on that. Awesome. Very, very good. All right. He says I normally don't play with PZB. Oh, God. I am starting to learn this system really, really hard now. And I'm more confident now. Like, even with the other day with the frustration, I'm so more confident now to just do it. So, yeah. Right. With the ICEs, not any other one. Don't get too carried away now. All right. Right. Let's now do some other fantastic action. And I'll take a run on the God, I'm so tempted to do that, but anyway. So I got the timetable on here too. Here's the 2026 timetable on here. Oh, is that on there too? Oh, cool. Preston Cosell. They did put that on there. Shit. Oh, do I do that? Calling it Preston and Lanchester. Oh man. Oh yeah. Probably a bit of lag on here, but anyway, we'll give it a whirl. Here we go. The Pennine returns. This is the Carsale section of the West Coast Main Line, the Preston Carsale. Class 802 Norman, the Transpennine Express. Gonna be lots of fun. Wonders of Sodor. We do have that. Right.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Okay. On high on that. So get the right. Get the cool. What is it? Highs. The air conditioning in. Activate. Beautiful. And here's the Pennine. Look at this baby. This bad boy. Hey, bloody 60 frames per second. Are you serious? Holy, that's a miracle. Oh, yes, hello. What's that say? Man air. So is that the third Premier League team in Manchester? Now the brand new team called Man Air. Sponsored by Air Jordans, eh? So you got Manchester Air, Manchester United, Manchester City. What are you going to choose? That's short for airport. Lanchester and Preston, other stops.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Okay, yes, I did press the button. Yeah. There we go. Little Spanish treat, do 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 do, makes it sweet, do 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 do, do 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 do. There's a rail direct. 66. Yes, this one is the... Ooh, shit. Speeding, sorry. Yeah, this is the Great Western Railway's Class 802. It's been converted over to the Trans-Pennine Express, because they have 802s as well in reality. And yeah, they I think they do have 800s as well in the Pennine Express. I'm not sure, but yeah, they the 800 series is, of trains are not really too popular with a lot of UK rail fans, and I don't know why. They're very nice. I don't know. For me, I really like them. You know, if we had something like this here in Australia, I'd be like, holy crap, this is absolutely fantastic. But, yeah, do we have anything like this in Australia? No. We have some nice trains, don't get me wrong. We've got some very lovely trains. But, yeah, high speed is not, you know, this country will, as much as it's been speculated and confirmed it's going to happen, like more so recently, it's been more confident that it's going to happen, but I'll never, look, I'll be honest, I'm never going to see it in my lifetime. My dad's definitely not going to see it. No, look, my daughter probably might be lucky to see it in, like, you know, later life, but I don't know. I like to see it eventuate and, you know, finally, you know, get to see it in person, but yeah, this country just doesn't really need it. Our highway system has been gradually being redone and built, and to go bypass all these towns and that. Coffs Harbour, Coffs Harbour's been one of the ones that is opening up around Christmas time. It's going to be the Coffs Harbour bypass, and that's another piece of the puzzle. So, yeah, it's mainly roads and stuff. It would be nice to see high-speed rail eventually, but it's just, the more longer they wait for it, the more it's going to cost. And it's just, yeah. Fortunately, something that'll never happen. In my opinion, I still think the HS2 project in the UK is a waste of taxpayers' money, and a lot of people agree with me when I've been talking about it, that they should have upgraded the East Coast and West Coast main lines and improved on the safety factors on those, and they could have maybe done some new sections on them where they would suit more trains to go faster speeds, and yeah, so but don't get me wrong, HS2 is a project that I've been following, and it's great and all, and it's something I'd love to see in a train simulator before its official release. Hopefully Dovetail does, you know, because they've got a good relationship with the transport for London. Maybe they can sway others and to come and do the on board, and they can get the licensing rights to do the HS2, either being in a future train sim world or whatever future train sim Dovetail might end up doing. You know, speculation like is growing that they're going to announce a new train sim very soon, and I'm thinking that they might end up pulling the trigger on that next year, year after, who knows. Are they thinking Unreal Engine still, or they're thinking a new engine? Are they thinking Unreal Engine 6? I think it's probably better that they wait till like 2028, 29, around when the new consoles come into fruition and the Unreal Engine 6 is more in play, and it's had some games where you can see what it can do, and I think that'd probably be the best way to go about it if they're going to continue with an Unreal Engine. So earlier today, we had our latest episode of Don's Truck Spotting Australia premiere at midday, at the special time of midday, Australian Eastern Standard. A new time for us to premiere a truck spotting adventure. So yeah, we premiered that at midday today. And that was from the M4 motorway at Prospect, New South Wales again. And we have our next episode premiering tomorrow, which will be episode 190 from the M7 motorway at Kings Park. And I can confirm there is a road train in that episode, and very, very early in the piece of the episode too. There's some absolute awesome trucks involved in this one anyway, but yeah, there is a road train we've never captured before. We captured a powder tanker triple. Can you believe it? A powder tanker triple Australian road train. Yeah, powder tanker. Absolutely fantastic it was, and yeah. Powder tanker Australian road train. Yeah, it was that weird. The road train logo on the back of the powder tanker was actually wrapped up in a round little ball. It was that weird. Yeah, to see a triple. Man, when I see it, I was like, no way. I was like, wow. Yeah, it was in a Mack as well, a Mack truck. So, was it a Mack truck? Actually, I think it was a Mack truck. And if it was, that's the second road train I've seen in a Mack as well. So. It was heading southbound, and it was just weird. Like, it was around 10 a.m. and yeah, I've never seen this road train before on the M7, and yeah, it was yeah, really cool. So yeah, another one off my bucket list. I have seen the Lawrence Transport Triple, but unfortunately I haven't captured it on film, but I have seen it. When I was truck spotting at Rudy Hill, I think it was about 9 weeks ago. I seen it when I was at the Rudy Hill train station, and I already finished my truck spotting adventure for the day, so I missed out on it. But when I seen it, I was so spewing. I was like, oh, yeah, of course you come through now, you bastard. Couldn't have come through bloody 20 minutes before. All right, we're approaching Lancaster. Is it Lancaster? Yeah. Lancaster. It doesn't matter. There's a nice, beautiful castle up on the side of the bridge. It's beautiful. Nice, beautiful scenic drop. Fuck. Man, if they do a take a ticket and they say they're doing new countries again, and I'll be like, oh yeah, you said this 12 months ago and we were supposed to have had Portugal and we still haven't got it. I guarantee that one of the take a tickets is going to be fucking Portugal. I guarantee they're giving us an update on Portugal. And they'll be like, well, you said this 12 months ago and we're thinking we still haven't gotten it. This is going to be another one that's going to bloody end up being in Train Sim World 9. I did say to you guys, I don't think we're going to go to Train Sim World 8 next year. I think we're most likely going to be going to Train Sim World 10-year anniversary edition. I can only think they're going to bring back the OG logo and the 10-year anniversary logo surrounded around it. That's just me just thinking because of, yeah, been to 10 years, I thought, well, surely they'll end up doing that.
Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, I'll see how I feel next Wednesday. You know, like, obviously, subject to change. You know, we could be on the Wednesday still, but, yeah, I have got plans to go to my mates and watch the big fight on that night. And I haven't missed a Kita Zoo fight the last few times. So, and same with Tim Zoo. I haven't missed a few of these fights recently either. So we've been watching the Zoo fights. And, we're big fans of Powers, the Aboriginal fella from South Oz. Absolute weapon of a fighter. The Powers, absolute beast. Yeah, so, we just got the construction now in play. You know, we're 6 days away to the announcement. Yeah, over there is where we're putting the big, giant Train Sim World 7 logo. And Matt Pedestal told me that over there is the big fat cunt over there that's sitting on his ass like always, you know, nothing else. How's the pipe coming along? Yeah, just still 12 months away. Oh, Jesus Christ. It'll be like the Tadami line the way you're going. Oh, shit. So true. Alright, let's keep going. Preston, 21 miles. Ten miles. 10 miles also. 10 miles. You know, I thought I was only having an illusion the other night, actually, with the interstate route with the S-Bahn service with the wheels looking like they were wonky. I thought I was only dreaming when I seen that, but no, it's freaking true. It's a bug. All right, let's see what they're doing over here. Yeah, ready to shoot some son of a bitch right now? Yep. You cutting that marijuana there, boy? Yep, got it going. Yep, got the sniffer going. Where's the sniffer dog? Over there. Oh, I apologise for that one. That was a conversation we shouldn't have been involved in. Long past that stage. Long past that stage, folks. It's my past life. 20 miles. Young and stupid. You learn from your mistakes, and yeah, when you have kids and that, it's all different. You're not going to be joining us on Sunday for our Sunday hardcore trucking. It's all good. Got an absolute banger for you guys, Sunday hardcore trucking. Oh, speaking of trucking, folks, American Truck Simulator, we had another uploaded video premiere earlier tonight as well. Oh boy, well, we've got an absolute banger for you guys lined up tomorrow night. We've got our Rugby League 26 gameplay this weekend as well, folks. Don't forget the Thursday night football tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And we've got the Penrith and Melbourne game. So, we had an American Truck Simulator uploaded video premiere tonight. For the first ever time, we had a Graham Lusty Tipper triple trailer run. And with one of my Max Superliner skins that I released with the brand new Godfather's KSW Max Superliner skin pack, which is available now for American Truck Simulator. I did put it up at modhub.us, by the way, as a guest. I'm not sure if it's coming back with a 404 era or not. But if it is, you can download it at modfire.com in the details of any of the latest American Truck Simulator content. I did update the previous live stream we had for American Truck Simulator last Sunday and added the link on there as well in the details. And I updated the roadmap as well, the American Truck Simulator mods roadmap that I'm with all my latest mods coming out. So I did update that. And I've got no dates or months or anything on them anymore. So it's just a roadmap of a list of stuff that is getting built that is currently in the works. That's currently getting worked on. Alright, so, yeah, I'm not too sure what time the X tweet went out for the Train Sim World 7 snippet they put up, but yeah, it was definitely past my bedtime because I was checking until 1 a.m. when I went to bed and it still wasn't up. So it must have happened after that. We knew something was coming yesterday. We just knew something was coming, but the way they did it was, yeah, definitely different than last year. Because last year we had the expect the unexpected was the hashtag. And, yeah, this year is a little bit different. Of course it would be different, you know. You got to keep it fresh. But with the tunnel thing that Chris was saying earlier, that's not going to be happening. It's the same setup as last year. And we'll hear snippets throughout the 3 hours leading into the Dovetail Direct. And it won't be all Train Sim World because we've got, like I said, the Wonders of Sodor with Thomas the Tank and friends. And yeah, we know what's going to happen there with new characters and new story and parts of the island of Sodor opening up. So there's a few people that'd like to see, you know, one particular branch and character, but yeah, there's a fair few characters still there. I'd like to hear from you guys. What character would you like to see in the Thomas the Tank Wonders of Sodor? Now that's a character that's not in it currently. That is as well. Character not in the Wonders of Sodor already. So we have Percy. That's one of them. We already have Percy. Betsy, I think, is one of the characters that is not in it. Or is Betsy in it already? Oh, Betsy's one of the thick and bloody things. Anna and Betsy, I think, the carriages. Here comes a Palomino. See, this line is quite quiet because it's been at 6:52 in the morning. So, yeah, it's quite, you know, quiet still this time in the morning on the West Coast main line because a lot of the traffic's coming from London. And you'll find a lot of the traffic more so up Glasgow way. So it's, yeah, very far in between trains at this time in the morning on the route. And of course the West Coast being such a huge line in reality, along with the East Coast main line in the UK between England and Scotland. For me personally, with when it comes to comes to European content, I like to see the Irish trains come into the game. Nice, beautiful green trains they are, obviously, being Ireland. But yeah, no, there's some really nice Irish train lines. I like to see in TSW. Be great to see Ireland. Italy is another one. For me, it's I know it starts with F, and then it's Ferressa 1000, I think they call it, or something like that. And it's a nice red high-speed train, very similar shape to a TGV. It's such a really cool, fast Italian train, and I also like to see the high-speed train and Spain in the game as well. And you know me, I know it's probably too far, but I'd love to see between Barcelona and Madrid, but I highly doubt it'll happen in this particular trade, like this trade sim. You know, it'll be probably something later. You know. It's definitely a more open run with the Class 802 than what we did previously on the other section of the West Coast Main Line, the Preston cruise section. Chris, yeah, thanks for coming, mate. And also, yes, Manchester. Man Airport. No, I don't think it is. It's actually going to Liverpool Line Street, so that's where it's headed. It's freezing up still because I'm still building up the cash on this one as well, so that's why it's freaking doing it. We're in Preston, so we are approaching the station. A beautiful cathedral just there. Look at that. We'll get a nice aerial of that one. Nice, beautiful cathedral. There we go. Look at that. Nice. And the Blackpool branches.
We are now approaching Preston. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
So yes, Monday we are live with All Aboard, our next episode. Currently not posted at the time of this live stream, still going on its actual live stream, but we'll post that up prior to the live stream. So do look forward to that on Monday with some more Train Sim World 6 gameplay. Once again using the Reshade, and we'll do a whole bunch of fantastic action again. We will be. It's been a fair few weeks actually. We haven't been to the USA and done any US content for Train Sim World. So we're going to take a nice little run on the Northeast Corridor on that night. So yeah, look forward to that with the. Some action there. So I'm going to take the M8 for a run. Looking forward to that action. We do have the mod that takes away the bullshit safety systems. So even though I can handle the ATC and access, it's no big drama. It's a system I'm quite familiar with, and yeah, no big drama with that one. So I just got to double check and see if I've got that mod actually activated or if it's still working. So yeah, just to have it so we can relax and cruise. Alright, there we have the modded timetable, the 2026 timetable here on the West Coast Main Line Preston Carlisle section. And there we go, the Transpennine. Beautiful. Nice gold medal there. See, they have medals on this one. See, that means, that's what I said. They're going to have the medals on the other part of the route, eventually, of the crew Preston section. All right, so let's head now back to our main menu. All right. And you are here on midweek World of Trains, and hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Been an absolute honor and privilege bringing you the gameplay here tonight. My name is the Aussie Don. I am a former Train Sim World Rail Shots winner, week 16 in 2023, Deutsche Bahn week. It used to be a weekly contest back those days. It wasn't called Rail Shots or Rail, whatever they call it. It was just a screenshot contest. And it used to be a weekly basis back those days. And yeah, I won week 16's contest in 2023. And it was picked by Jamie, that works for Dovetail, the community manager there. Top fella. And yeah, even before I won the contest, I always probably... Jamie's one of the streamers that I enjoy watching. Along with Colonel Lafayette, you know, Sam, aka Sam. I was always a big fan of watching him, but I'm a big fan of him, you know, and him being the community manager of Transport Fever Free, and oh god, I can't wait for that. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Transport Fever Free coming to Australia, Worldwide Entertainment, and yeah, it's going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah, I've got Transport Fever 2 like in my files, but I've never played it, so I'm sort of, yeah, I just really need to get the time to actually do it. That's the thing. All right. So let's now head to the East Coast Main Line. We have a modded timetable also on here, the 2019 timetable. And guess what? We have a Transpennine also on here. So yeah, we have a lot of content on here. Actually, we have high-speed trains. We have Yeah, we've got the LNERs here. So, yeah, beautiful LNERs, 9-car variants. So we have a 32-minute service here right now. And let's head on to the East Coast Main Line and do some high-speed HST action here on our live stream here tonight. And you're on midweek World of Trains 259. Dovetail Direct starts 6 a.m. East Coast of Australia, Wednesday the 26th of August. Dovetail's YouTube channel. That's the Train Sim World channel, by the way, folks. The Train Sim World channel on YouTube. So look forward to that. 6 a.m. Is the starting time. 3 a.m. is the starting of the countdown. But 6 a.m. is the official start of Dovetail Direct. All right. 1809 leads to London King's Cross. Okay. DSD will give everything. And here we are at Doncaster. Nine-car HST, 125, class 43. I'm going on the train today, yeah. Yeah, just getting on the train now. Something is coming in, and it is, oh, yes, the Azuma. Double 801. All aboard. This is going to be lots of fun. Looking forward to this. Probably a lot of spiking along here because, yeah, need to build the cache up again, as always. Here we go. So this is the 2019 modded timetable on the East Coast Main Line. This service is bound for London King's Cross in reality, from Leeds. Graham is the stop. We're due there at 8:17, 45 miles. Graham. Don't you know what to do? So they've shown Mount Rushmore in South Dakota's DLC for American Truck Simulator. So I can only assume now they've shown Mount Rushmore, that's pretty much it. We've the next time they announce anything South Dakota, it's going to be the release date. And I can only assume it's going to be at the start of September. I'm sort of thinking the release may be September 11 or the 18th, something like that. I think the 11th or the 8th. I don't think it'll be September 11 because of, obviously, you know, what happened all those years ago. So I can probably say that I'll be leaning towards the 18th of September being the obvious release date. It'll be the 17th US time, so it'll come up saying the 17th, but it'll be the 18th here in Australia. So yeah, that's the date. I'm going to say it'll say the 17th. It might even be the 10th, but I don't know. The last DLC was in the later half of the month, so you never know. It could be earlier, but I can only assume that it'll go off the same pattern. What the hell? I think that was weird. It's like a frickin' bloody hailstorm, or it's like a silence all of a sudden. Like a big rumble. The reason I came off is because obviously the we had the plate we just went over, but also, yeah, speed limit, we're almost up to the 110 there, so sort of worked out quite nicely. Well, as you know, the XPT here in Australia is based off the HST, and the XPTs are still running here in Australia. We just had one of them refurbished back to the original paint job, actually, recently, the old legendary Candy. And, yeah, it's been completely refurbished. New seating inside, the original paint job livery all around the front, new windows, everything. This new engine upgrades, and yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, the XPT's still gunning. But yeah, recently I seen the replacement train, which is still in testing for the HST on the Western Main Line here in Sydney, which is my train line, the T1 Western Main Line. And yeah, beautiful train. I've actually got it. I've still got it in my phone. Actually, I have to still post it up onto the YouTube channel. Yeah, I was coming into the station when I seen it, and I freaking had to quickly run up the bloody stairs and down the stairs, and I only just caught it as I was taking off, and I was still running down the staircase. So. And the only other time I've captured it is when it was testing up on the Richmond line when I was up there at the Sydney Truck Fest earlier in the year. God knows why it was testing it up on there though, because it's not going to be going up a branch. But yeah, it was testing it up there for some reason. Must have been a reason behind it. Be tested up through there. But oh, another one of the neutral sections coming up. We just had the black sign on the side there, so that's a mile to the sign. And there it is there. And we just went over the neutral section there. And we should be right to go. couple of nice little photos. We're going to be upgrading our intro very soon, so yeah. Probably our final intro for the Train Sim World 6 era. So yeah, recently I had a PC meltdown. I had an issue with my PC. I had to get it reprogrammed and rebuilt. So yeah, it was all fixed up. And yeah, I just had to build this cache up again on Train Sim World. So yeah, the East Coast main line, I haven't been on here since the rebuild. So yeah, it's gonna have to be rebuilt again. But we are on the 2019 modded timetable, which I've just re-downloaded over the last 24 hours. So, haven't done too much of this modded timetable. So, yeah, this is, yeah, very rare for me to do the modded timetable. But, yeah, the HST is on here, and you know me, this is one of my all-time favorites. And this is the closest thing to home, this train. This is, you know, the XPT in Australia, you know, it's based off it's basically the HST. It technically is the HST. It's just, yeah, slight differences in that between the XPT and the HST, but yeah, like I said, this is the closest thing to home, you know. And yeah, I have been on the XPT multiple times in my lifetime, to places like Wagga Wagga, up to Casino. That's the train that goes to Brisbane eventually, but I got off at Casino. And then to Canberra, multiple times to Canberra, backs and forwards. And yeah, it's a lovely train, and I've captured it on film here in Sydney and places like Stratfield. And actually, when I captured it on Stratfield, it was the Starlight Foundation special. When I got it. One train I like to do is the one that goes to Parks when they do the Elvis Festival. I love to get the Elvis on film. That would be absolutely fantastic to get on film. Yeah, there is a special XPT called the Elvis. And it's got the sign on the front, Elvis, and it's bending letters, yeah. But it's for they go to Parks for the Elvis Festival that happens every year. I do believe this year's has already been and gone, so yeah. I'll have to keep notes on that, trying to get it next year. That's if it's still in service. I'd probably say that's one they'll probably keep in service because of it being so special. Today's live stream will be on full replay as well, and it's on our Train Sim World past live streams playlist. And don't forget we have uploaded videos, Train Sim World playlists as well, with all the uploaded videos and shorts of Train Sim World content. And we have the introduction tutorials playlist. And some of those tutorials have been repeated over time because of bug fixes and new editions of Train Sim World. I used to do it with new editions of Train Sim World for some reason. But yeah, don't need to do that now these days. But it's mainly with some of the bug fixes and stuff as well. We've gone and redone the introductions and kept the originals as well. But we've got the new German routes introduction tutorial playlist on there as well. The Newburgh, and so that's there. The Ingolstadt, as you know, or you might not know if you're just joining us for the first time today. I am predicting the German core route for Train Sim World 7 to be the Ingolstadt to Munich. With the, I have changed my mind from the ICE 4 being the deluxe train. Now I'm thinking it's the ICE 3 Nano train. So yeah, the NEO ICE 3. So I'm thinking it's that with the deluxe edition. I'm hoping it will be 4, but yeah, I'll be happy with the 3 Nero as well. So that'd be great to see. And that can be transferred over to the Colin as well. That particular train, because it does run into Colin, aka Cologne. So yeah, that with the ICE 3 Nero. So it could be layered onto there if they so desired to do that. And I think if they didn't, then there would be people on the forums would be saying, hey, it needs to be layered onto the Colin Arkin. It runs on there in reality. It runs the through Cologne in reality. Alright, another neutral section coming up. Crank it up a little tiny bit so we can get some speed going. I think it runs through to Frankfurt too, so I'd say it would have to be layered on the Frankfurt. Which I'm happy to say I have recently cleared the cache up on that, but obviously we're moving to another train sim while I'm going to have to rebuild the cache again. Fucking hell. Oh, it never stops, does it? I'll probably do the right thing. I'll probably do some of these bigger routes. I'll probably just do the passenger, be a passenger and just go into the front of the cab and just sit there. Just build a cache that way. And then just come back when I know that I'm close to the end of the track and just go and do something else in between. Normally I'll do it if I'm like building my mods or something. I'll just, because I got the 2 screens, I could just flip it. Do my action on the other screen, do all my mods on the other screen while I just let the game run and clean the cache up. This one's not too bad actually. It's all right. It's running quite nicely. Freezing here and there, but yeah, you're not going to stop it. It's Unreal Engine for all. Unfortunately, Unreal Engine does have stuttering. It's just been one of those things. Cross section. And obviously I've been up through that way in Train Sim Classic. It's one of the Midlands routes. Oh, look at those wankers. You see them all lined up the way they were? See, even those banked up the way they are, piled up the way they were back there. They need to fix that as well. It's just it's like they're actually inside the train, and that's what you like when it's peak hour, morning or afternoon. Not be stuck in like that. I've been in it. You've probably been in it out there that's watching as well. You've been in a train when it's in peak hour, and you're squashed in like a sardine, and you sweat, you feel the heat, and somebody farts, you feel it, and freaking smell it, and freaking someone smells a BO, and you got your zip in a location where you don't want it. Comes another seller. There seem to be all sellers. There seems to be no other of the mod stuff like the HSTs and that. It's just the 802s going through. Sorry, the 801s. I said the only reason I'm saying 802 is because we've taken a fair few of them lately, the trans-pad lines. By the way, that clickback bot that keeps coming in and out of the stream, our moderating team behind the scenes is actually tracing you up. So you might as well just give up and go away. We will trace your location and shut your IP down. So the next time we're live is Sunday night with Sunday Night Hardcore Trucking, American Truck Simulator. Our Train Sim World action next week will be on Monday and Thursday. So we'll be live on a special Thursday night midweek World of Trains, and it'll be the aftermath of Train Sim World 7. So unfortunately I can't be with you guys next Wednesday night at this particular time. We could move it back to Wednesday if I maybe fall sick or something else comes up, but yeah, plans are at the moment I'm going away to watch the big fight that's happening, the Kita Zoo fight. I'm going to be watching it at a mate's house. So yeah, all aboard on Monday, and midweek World of Trains on the Thursday. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern, 9 a.m. 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of USA, 3 a.m. Texas, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. West Coast? Yep, 2 a.m. West Coast. The page, and you'll see them there down the bottom. You got the trucks, then you got the trains, you got bus sims in there. City Skylines also amongst that playlist currently. We're 6-8 miles away now to our destination on this trip. seems to be the last month that we've been doing both Monday and Wednesday live streams. Our Monday live streams seem to be more popular than the midweek World of Trains, even though that this is our longest running Train Sim World live streaming show. And yeah, Wednesdays have been they're definitely still not like the likes of when we used to have around 2,500 viewers watching our streams. But anyway. That was back in the pandemic era. We are approaching the station. Bit of a bigger version of midweek World of Trains this week. We're a little bit longer. We're just over 3 hours. And we're approaching our final destination. Are we going to get another piece of the puzzle today with Train Sim World 7? That's the question. Are they going to pull the trigger on it? And if that's the case, I reckon we're going to get something every day leading into the direct. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. I just would not be surprised at all. And it's funny how they showed crew. I'm sort of thinking maybe are they going to pull the missing piece of the puzzle with the ATS, with the Manchester Airport route. You know, originally it was going to go to the crew, and I just think it would be really cool to see that extended and actually come back and get done with that particular piece of the DLC content. This station is Grantham. Please mind the gap. When opening the doors, please make sure that you are away from the doors as they will be swinging towards the platform. Make sure that you are behind the gap or you will get slapped on the platform. Alright, there we are. The passengers coming off the train, or some of them. And some of them are going on. Oh, hang on, I've just grown a brain. Now I'm going on the train. Yep, this one's not. I'm going to sit down. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Alright, we have a nice, beautiful gold medal just there, which was the highest medal still, I do believe. I don't think they've updated the platinum on the East Coast, have they? It is a modern timetable there, so could be that as well. Alright. So that includes today's midweek World of Trains. Episode 260 is next week, and it will be a big week next week. Oh, yeah, oh, you betcha. We've got the official review of Train Sim World 7. Hey, we know it's 7. And obviously, you will be, when we go into Train Sim World 7, you will be seeing this shirt retire, and I will be in a Train Sim World 7 shirt. Anyway, without further ado, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. It will be an absolute honor for you to join our over 13,000 subscribers as we continue to march to 20,000. God knows we'll probably get there by the end of next year, and it doesn't really matter. Subscriber base is not a major factor these days, folks. What is your viewership and your trust. Your trusty Aussie Don will continue to provide you the honest truth with Train Sim World, and not steer you down the path of being a suckhole and saying, oh, this is perfect, this is that, you know. No. We're not a snob. We're not a snog, folks. A snog is somebody that just like sniffs somebody's asshole and it's like, I must follow you like a dog. No. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time for more rail action here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. If you love real trains, you can check out our Sydney Trains playlist here on our YouTube channel. I post up trains as well. And we'll see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you Sunday for Sunday Hardcore Trucking. That's our next live stream. We've got new round 25 NRL Telstra Premiership action this weekend, as well as brand new other action on our YouTube channel, daily shorts, and other truck spotting adventures coming your way. We'll see you next time.